What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 14 of the Sunday Dad Club podcast. Week 14 is here, guys. It's almost playoff time, and I am hyped. I am joined, as always, by your favorite dads, Shake Zillin Smells Good. Justin's having some internet issues and unfortunately can't join us today, but that's all right. We're holding it down. We're having a party in his absence. What up, fellas?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Oh, what up? Let's get this.
Happy Sunday. Happy bye week.
Happy Sunday.
Sunday.
Happy. Maybe make the playoffs today. Maybe cry.
Smells and I are battling for that last spot in our one league.
Yeah, you used to are playing for it too, huh?
Yeah,
I've been setting Mike's lineup all week.
I can send you my Venmo information.
Yeah, I tried to bribe you and you didn't want it, so here we are.
I'll literally just go to his house and restart everybody.
Oh,
I got today.
This is like the best part, right? It's sad because it's kind of the end, but like the playoffs are what you're going for, right? That's what we play the game for.
So what's the situation with you guys?
I need you to beat him.
Yeah.
What if you lose?
I need to win too.
If I win, I'm in. If I lose, I have to hope that Smells loses.
And if you both lose, you get in, Golden?
Yeah. Yeah, if I win, I'm in, or if Smells loses, I'm in. Is basically what it's down to. If I lose and he wins, he gets the last spot.
I started off with a 25 piece from the bull Najee.
Yeah, that was unfortunate because I went to bed at halftime and he had like 4 points. So I was like, all right, we're good.
I was so mad.
I also thought I could have sworn you had Madison starting, and then I woke up the next day and Madison was on your bench.
I took him out.
So I don't know how that happened.
No, I took him out before the game.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
He would have locked.
Yeah,
We got some
shenanigans going on in the background.
We got a lot of COVID stuff.
Who do you play? Smells?
I play or Danny. All the guys that stopped watching our. I'm just kidding. Who we got? All right, we still got people coming in here, but I mean, let's let it simmer for a second. We got a lot of COVID stuff today going on. We got a lot of people out too.
Yeah, it's crazy what we're dealing with this week as regard to COVID, and we have our first ever benches flown in for an opponent's sidelines. Did y'all ever see that this morning?
No, what was that?
I didn't.
So the Cowboys play Washington today, and the Cowboys flew in their own benches for the sidelines for FedEx Field. And they said this was the first ever time that's happened.
Oh, these benches whack! I'm bringing my own benches.
Yeah, everyone made a big deal about it, but then it came out that they had gotten tipped off from Seattle, who played there last week, that the benches, like their little heater benches, went out.
Oh shit!
And so Dallas was like, "Yeah, we're not playing that game." So they flew in their own benches because they knew they'd work.
Yeah, must be nice to be bajillionaire owner.
I was gonna say,
right?
Good thing Jerry Jones is filthy rich.
Can do whatever he wants.
So apparently, DeAndre Swift might be heading to the IR too.
I mean, they should have done that already.
You might as well, with the way their season is, you might as well just save him, let him get healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
Bring him back next week or next year.
Yeah. And
All
then
right,
you got 2 Dolphins went on COVID during the bye week.
Yeah, Gaskin. That I'm lucky it's a bye week, but I need Gaskin next week in my one league, so I need him to come back healthy. Let's let's do this thing. Let's jump into the games.
Load that chat up, chat.
Starting off with a banger. We got the Ravens at the Browns.
Yeah, okay.
I'm going Browns. I mean, I can go either way, but
I think the Ravens are just really good, playing really good football. How about the Ravens though, real quick? What's up with Harbaugh? Like, why do you go for 2 when you can tie the game up? Like,
he wanted to go for the win. He didn't want to. He said that he didn't like how his defense was playing.
So
He wanted
That's so
he wanted to
silly.
go for the win and hopefully be able to wrap that game up. But
Yeah, because they lost the 1 seed due to that.
Yeah, I thought that was silly too.
Yeah, they
But
lost the 1 seed.
yeah, like Golden said too, I can get the aggression too.
Oh,
But
definitely, yeah.
did we skip Cincinnati, San Fran? Or did
no,
just go in order?
it got flexed.
Okay.
Yeah, so when we put the spreadsheet together,
Yeah.
it was way back, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
started flexing games like they do towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I just think Cleveland run attack has to get back into the flow going into the possible playoff push and whatnot, and like I mean Baker stinks, but
It does.
but if Chubb and Kareem Hunt can control the game, it's kind of hard to beat that. I mean, then you just sling it to I don't know, isn't Landry still banged? Landry's been banged up for like the last 4 years.
Yeah,
think
I
the
think
Browns-
I think he's playing though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's playing.
He
The
and
thing with the Browns
DPJ.
it's proven they only win if they run the ball.
Yep.
So like,
Exactly.
why don't you just keep running the ball?
I mean, it helps
Like-
when you have two of the best backs in the entire league.
Yeah.
I mean, most teams. I mean, we proved it too. Like we suck if we try to throw the ball, but if we just keep to our guns and run the ball, we might win a game. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
It's weird.
I mean, this is an outside point, but it kind of relates. Like last night, I'm watching the Sixers play the Golden State Warriors, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck, Joel? Like, why do you keep shooting threes? And I think he's one of those guys who like he plays to what the other team does. And so, like, Cleveland Browns kind of do that, too. Like, they get in the shootout, they lose their identity. They start playing, oh, we're playing the Rams, we're going to sling it like the Rams. And, like,
Yeah.
you can't. And, like, Joel do the same thing in basketball. Like, he starts seeing Steph Curry. He's like, yo, I want to beat Steph Curry. Like, some people are just like that. They try to show the other guy up at their game.
Look,
And then
there's
they
only
lose.
one Steph Curry,
Is
and
that
that
your
man is
Joel
about to
voice?
break that record.
No, this is my Joel.
I'm rocking the Ravens this game now.
That's a good pick. I mean,
I just think they're a better team overall.
it's interesting that Cleveland's favored, to be honest.
It's at home.
Yeah, it's a home
Yeah,
game.
still even. I mean,
Actually-
it's always a slugfest with these two, too. I get it.
Yeah, and so last time they played, it was a 16-10 Baltimore victory 2 weeks ago. But I feel like the Ravens have been in a lot of these close one-score games all season.
Yeah.
That was the game without Chubb due to COVID, right?
Yes, I believe so. I believe you're right.
Looks like it was good weather today. Always check the weather. I did not check the weather last week when I started Josh Allen until it was too late. Didn't start Stafford anymore.
Dude, that killed me. I started Jacoby Myers in that game against you.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, 14 points. That's nothing. Like, he can do that.
I
This
started
man
getting
gets like
notifications.
0.1.
I started getting notifications like, yeah, there's gonna be 50-mile-an-hour winds, maybe a little snow. I'm like, well, I'm fucked. I had Diggs and Allen combo.
Yeah, I needed 14 points to win in one of my leagues, and I got it. I needed 13 points. I got 14 points between the kicker and Diggs.
I'm gonna change my
just
answer.
got
I'm going with the Ravens, actually. I'm looking at the history right now. The Ravens pretty much beat them every time.
That's fine, man. I'll totally lone wolf Cleveland. I think
Yeah, you're gonna
Cleveland
have to
gets it
lone
done.
wolf this
Oh,
time.
I didn't know you were rocking Cleveland.
I'm gonna switch to the Ravens. I mean, the Ravens, granted, they didn't have Chubb, or Browns didn't have Chubb last game, but in 2020, the Ravens beat them 38-6. They beat them 40-25, and I just lost my spot. The last time they won, it looks like it was 2017.
Gonna be a good game though.
Yeah.
Overall.
Let me switch my pick though.
And the Browns need this for a chance at the playoffs. Like
I'm sticking.
they
I'm sticking to my
know-
guns, dude.
they know this is the
What
this
do
is
you
the
mean you're
game
sticking
they
to your
need.
guns? So
I'm
what are you
sticking
doing?
with. I'm sticking
What
with
are
the
you
Browns.
doing?
Chubb
Make up
Nation,
your
baby.
damn mind.
Chubb Nation.
Jesus.
Right before
I
the
got
game starts,
Chubba.
he's gonna switch it
I
back.
got Chubba,
Don't worry.
Herbert, and Nick Chubb starting. This is Chubb Nation, baby.
His
You got
smart
Herbert
smartwatch
starting
is getting
too?
to his brain.
Hubbard. I mean, I had to because I picked him up last week on waivers for this game playing against Atlanta because I lost every running back I have, but Nick Chubb.
That's in one of my leagues. Like literally, my entire team is hurt. I'm just kind of like, all right, here we go. All right, let's jump into Tennessee and Jacksonville.
Sloppy
What the
ass
hell is
Valley.
going on in Jacksonville right now?
Yeah. How
Dude, literally
read
the
that
stuff
news,
that came out
actually.
yesterday with
Yeah,
Urban
read that
Meyer.
out. Read that out, or just
So
synopsis again.
for those who don't know and missed it, Urban Meyer got in a fight with his with Marvin
Marvin
Jones
Jones.
at
Oh,
practice.
did he really?
Yeah, and then it came out last
Maybe like a
night that he
heated
called
argument
all
or
of his
something.
assistant coaches losers.
You are losers. You wouldn't be anything without me.
So, like, what is going on in Jacksonville?
You know how many rules I broke in the NCAA?
Dude, it's insane.
I don't know if he's destroying that franchise, D. I think that franchise.
That franchise hasn't been good since
Tim Tebow was tight end.
bro. Not even.
That franchise hasn't been relevant since Maurice Jones-Drew could carry them on their back, dude.
That's my
He
guy.
was so good.
He's one of my favorite running backs ever, dude.
Oh
I used to
shoot,
love using him
who
in
was their quarterback
Madden.
back then?
Byron
Too?
Leftwich.
Yes,
Byron
Leftwich.
dude. Another goat, bro.
Byron Leftwich.
The
old
now
Jacksonville.
offensive coordinator Brian Leftwich.
Yeah. Super Bowl champ, right?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Byron Leftwich is already 41 years old, bro. Nuts. I feel like it was just yesterday we were watching. He went 7th overall pick.
Yeah, he was good. He was good. He replaced the old head. What was his name? Their quarterback. He started with the franchise. The old guy.
I remember Brian Leftwich more with the Steelers. I remember he had a couple big games with the Steelers, but then he had that little stint with the.
That's when he was the backup,
Jacksonville.
wasn't he? Under
Yeah, but I remember. I can't remember a specific game. I remember he came in one time and just lit it the hell up, though. And
I
then
always liked Byron. He was always. Remember that one game he played with like a
Tyler-
broken leg or whatever?
the
Broke his
Urban
leg.
Meyer is finding out that when you're dealing with grown men, that you can't. Yeah, I mean, almost all the Chip Kelly too. Like all the college coaches, like not all of them, but a lot of them come in like with that mentality that they're so used to everyone just like being 20 years younger than them, kids, and listening to your direction. But once you get up to these leagues, yeah, you're doing grown ass men. You can't talk to them how you might talk to them. And you shouldn't really talk to
there's a
some of the other
reason
kids that way.
why college coaches don't do as well in the NFL. I mean, you don't. There's very few and far between. You have Pete
Thing with
Carroll.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I guess Cliff Kingsbury is doing pretty well in Arizona right now. And then
Yeah, I would say.
I mean,
well.
you got Matt Rule, but even Matt Rule in Carolina is kind of having some issues right now.
Yeah, he's not looking.
Yeah.
They just had to fire
mean-
their offensive coordinator.
He's dealt with a lot. I'm not gonna make excuses for him, but I am a little tiny bit. He's dealt with a lot of weird shit out there too in Carolina. I think Matt Rule's has a chance to like maybe if it's not with the Panthers, he might over time be a pretty good.
I mean,
coach.
they're basically just a quarterback away from being a decent team.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like-
So when Sam Darnold was playing a little bit well against bad teams, like he could display his offense. Now, I mean, Cam's back.
Cam's back.
Is he starting this week? We'll get into that later.
He is starting, and we'll get into that in a little bit. As far as your Titans go, we're expecting Julio back this week.
Yeah,
You
I
think
like
you think he has
Yeah,
a
I
good game?
just dropped him too.
I like that.
Oh.
I think he's gonna have a good game.
I tee up this question, and the first thing out of Smells' mouth is, "Yeah, I dropped him."
I had to because I didn't know if Mixon was going to. Not in my main league, in my ladies' league, Mixon might not play, and they only have 5 bench spots. So, like,
yeah.
I had to drop Julio. So I picked up Jeff Wilson, but, I mean, now Mixon's playing. So now I have to start OBJ and Cup. Either way, we're 1 seed. Get it.
get it.
Notorious. The other thing I think that helps Kingsbury as well is he's a younger coach, so he can relate to a lot of these players more than
Oh, yeah.
like some of these older coaches can.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to Tennessee just based on the fact that, like, I mean, they're banged up. But they still have, like, a pretty good running game with the
Yeah,
way
I
they're
got it.
doing it.
I agree. I got
And-
Tennessee big.
Jacksonville's just in purgatory right
Tennessee has to bounce back.
now. Yeah.
They
If you lose to Jackson.
yeah,
Oh,
like
God.
they have to bounce back. I mean, if they lose this game, they're just keeping the Colts relevant.
They're
for
one of my
division.
favorite. They're one of my favorite defenses this week.
They're really I mean, their record doesn't show it because I think they only have 3 losses, right?
Tennessee 4.
4 losses, so 8
Yeah,
and 4.
2
What?
bad losses though.
Yeah, and they look like they're on. I think they're on a 3-game
night
losing
and day.
streak, right? Or a 2-game losing streak.
2-game. Yeah, they lost to the Texans and then lost to the Pats before their bye week.
Yeah,
They
so
lost their 3 best players too on offense throughout the year. Like I get it. So it's gonna be. I mean, it's not gonna be. It might be a cakewalk based on like the craziness going on in Jacksonville, but I mean, it
I
could
will
still
say
be a
if
pretty
you're-
close game.
If you're looking for a waiver wire pickup, Westbrook Akine is
Dalton
a
Slater.
good look as well.
Sladek must have got into
If
my
you need
stash
him
or
in,
something.
in a flex.
What's up,
yeah,
dog?
I look at what's up, dog.
Jags.
Yeah, let's-
Ooh, we got a Jags person out here. Okay.
I think we should do some awards at the end of the year for the with the chat. You know what I mean? We got our stat guy there. Most likely to drop some relevant stats. Notorious. most likely to come in with some bullshit. Sladek.
most likely to have a party and not invite Shake Sladek. What's up, dog?
He's just mad you would smash him in bowling.
I would.
Oh yeah, what'd you hit?
I would smash my bone.
Well, Sladek's like actually a really, really good bowler. Bowled
Oh, shit.
300
Okay.
like 30 times already in his life.
Damn.
But I would fight Marvin Jones too if I seen him out, to be honest. He'd fuck you up, Motley.
That's fine. Marvin Jones is a good guy.
Question
I
is,
mean,
would you win?
I think.
You love Marvin. You've always loved Marvin Jones.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
a big
the
Marvin
shirt.
Jones guy.
I was so
Like-
high on him this year too. Like I
I
thought
mean-
he was gonna do big things there. I should have known
How's-
better.
How's
I
your
should've
party,
known
dog?
better. Most likely to be jealous, Shake.
The 23, he has 23 300s. Best bowler in the stream.
Holy shit, dude.
Only bowler in the stream.
That's insane.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
bowled 90, bro.
I'm just glad to break 100.
Hey, anytime I break 100, I feel like the shit.
I use bumpers.
Just like pat yourself on the back and go get another beer.
I use bumpers when I play.
All right. So, that wraps that up, right? I mean, I don't think we
Yeah.
talked about starters in the last game, but Baltimore Cleveland is pretty safe. Like you're riding out your
Yeah, I
usual
mean
starters.
I feel like it's one of those games that you got your people that you ride with every game.
Jacksonville. I just want to point it out that I told everybody to bench James Robinson last week. This week, is he healthier? You probably start him. And then
He's playing.
Tennessee, we talked about Julio. I think you consider Julio in your flex potentially with all the COVID stuff going around. Other than that, you might be with Ryan Tannehill or something, and you might want to mess with Foreman
I hate
potentially.
Ryan Tannehill.
Where are we at?
Raiders Chiefs.
Damn, that's a crazy line in my opinion. I don't think
Yeah.
the Raiders. Like I know the Raiders are banged up, but I don't think they're that bad. I think Josh Jacobs is having a pretty good year and could probably run all over this KC defense.
Well, and Renfro too. Renfro's been going nuts, dude.
Starting him this week, and I started him last. I love Renfro.
So what did I say? What was it? 3 weeks ago?
I agreed with you.
4 weeks ago.
Underperforming. They were never overrated.
I said they went out, rest of the thing, and so far they're on a 4-game win streak since that. And I don't see them losing another game this season until playoffs.
We've been saying, me and Shake been saying this the whole year that, like, I know it sounds cool to say, yo, they're overrated. I still
No,
know. I
they're not.
still maintain that not many
Underperformed.
people picked them to win the Super Bowl going into
Well,
the year.
it's
Like,
crazy. Their biggest issue's been their defense all season,
and it's
and
getting
then
better.
their defense is finally starting to like
The defense
come
starting to
into
play
form.
good. Yeah, it's,
Someone said, I think it was the announcer. Could be wrong, but they're like kind of like the Patriots. Like the Patriots were a trash defense in the beginning of the year. They were giving up mad points, and over the year they stuck to what they do, and they got better.
Yep, and everything else just kind of rounds into form around it.
What's up, buddy? Can you
Yeah.
go build something or something? I got.
But I agree. I think that line's kind of crazy. I
Well,
think it's going to be a closer game than 9.5. Like,
Yeah, I think so too.
I don't.
you think
I
it's going to
do.
be a blowout?
I think they win by 2 touchdowns.
Because the Raiders' defense isn't trash either. They're middle of the pack. You know, like not bad. Like I don't know, it could be. Again, when you're playing Kansas City's offense, you can get trashed at any moment. Like I get that.
I just don't think the Raiders are good.
Yeah, I mean, last time, so they played a couple weeks ago and beat the Raiders 41-14 in Vegas. So, I mean, that was a blowout.
Explains the line. That explains the line then.
Yeah,
Yep. I
Forgot
can see
about
it.
that.
And this one's in Kansas City.
yeah,
I mean, I'm taking Kansas City. I think I took Kansas City.
yeah. I took Kansas
Yeah.
City, but I still thought it was going to be a closer game than 9.5.
I just think that Jacobs is getting pretty hot right now as a running back.
Yeah.
You can ride him into the. You got a good wide receiver in Renfro. You can still move the ball a bit. You got still got that deep threat in Deshaun, regardless of how ancient he is. Like, I don't know. I can see Deshaun scoring again in this game. Like, as good as Kansas City's getting better, but they're still sus.
Well, Vegas,
so-
Vegas has been one of those like super hot and cold teams. Like they'll do really well, and then they'll just completely shit the bed. Like they shot the bed against Kansas City, and then the very next week beat Dallas.
Yeah. By 17 in this one. I like it,
see it.
Chris. Like I said, any team can get blown out by the Kansas
I
City
can see
Chiefs.
it. Yeah, I can see it.
Any team. Could be a Patriots could have the best defense in the world. They can match up, and out of nowhere, Patty Mahomes feeling himself again. Jackson Mahomes is sleeping for the weekend. He's not in the way, and he just goes off.
Jackson
That
fucking
fucking-
Mahomes, man.
That fucking guy. Him and his wife. Mahomes' wife or girlfriend, whatever she
I
is.
don't even care about the Chiefs, and I want to fight Jackson Mahomes.
I want to fight his fiance.
I win that one.
He might not.
Trey Smith, best player
I
on
don't-
Chiefs
don't-
offense.
I don't want to be close to Jackson Mahomes. But yeah,
I think you
just
have a lot in common.
I just think I think the Chiefs roll him. Derek Carr stinks.
Derek Carr does stink.
It's
mean-
fun though.
He's top 25, but
I mean, there's only 32, so. But yeah,
So you're starting everybody in this game, right?
yeah. I mean, you're gonna start
What do
all your
you
Chiefs.
What do you think about
Uh,
CH in this game?
That's a little weird.
CEH, I think they like Darrell Williams still, so he's gonna get his touches in the game and the chance to vulture from him sometimes. So he's always a bit of a sketchy play just because they don't like to run the ball, and they also have another guy that they trust too.
Well, the past two games since he's come back from injury, he had 15 against Dallas and 11 against Denver.
I think he should have a decent game today. You know
Yeah,
what I
think
mean?
he's probably got a pretty good floor.
Especially if they go up. You know what I mean? If they go up early and just pound the ball. Vegas defense isn't anything to write home about, so
No.
it's very, very capable for him. It'd be a nice bounce back game for him. Like, get maybe not bounce back, but maybe something to get him rolling into the playoffs. You know what I mean?
Ooh, two TDs. I like it.
I like it. I hope that works. I might bet that on FanDuel
cool pick.
actually. But I guess you're gonna start Renfro, right?
Yeah. And Foster Moreau has been getting a lot of interest from like beat writers and stuff.
Yeah.
If you really need a tight end, I guess you could go that way.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if I would pull that trigger, but it is an option.
I mean, you're missing. Some people were starting Gesicki.
yeah.
So
Well,
he's
I mean,
off this week.
well, and the people that had Darren Waller.
Yeah.
I mean, he might be a shot in the dark, but
Yeah, no
Yeah, I
Logan
mean, yeah.
Thomas anymore. No Gesicki this week. Darren
And you
Waller's
don't
out.
You don't have them tight ends
Yeah.
from New England.
Yeah.
you might be forced to, especially
No
because
Goddard.
like in our league we have people hoarding tight ends because there aren't enough. So like, you might be forced to.
I like him more
Who's
as
holding tight
like a
ends?
DFS. No, in the other,
Oh, in your other
different league.
I
Yeah,
was supposed to say I don't know who's. I only got two tight ends on
Um,
my team.
I would use him more as a DFS play than your
No,
regular
yeah,
fantasy play.
Main league.
But yeah, fired him up. Go Chiefs.
Let's jump into
Hopefully-
Saints Jets.
Hopefully Tyreek Hill can not score 4 points and 4.2 points on the first drive and finish with 4.2 points. That would be sick.
That'd be nice. Or
Guy in my league has 3 tight. Yeah, I mean we've had that. I've had 3 tight ends this year. We've had another guy who has Waller and Kelsey. Piece of
yeah,
shit.
I had 3 tight ends on my team at one point. before I finally dropped Gronk, and then of course Gronk comes back and
Yeah, that was
goes
crazy.
nuts. So that's
Yeah,
fun.
it was.
Saints and the Jets. Saints are dealing with some injuries and some COVID issues, and
Didn't work.
yeah, the Jets are the Jets.
Yeah, I mean, Saints a good defense to start this week if you got them.
Yeah, I agree.
No Cam Jordan, but we are getting CJ GJ back. CD Deuce.
Wow. Good job.
Which will be nice and much needed.
If the Saints lose this game, I mean the Jets have already beat a couple good teams, which is weird.
I'm starting Taysom Hill against.
Yeah, if the Saints lose this game,
BCG.
our season's over. I mean, our season might be over as it is, but
Yeah, I mean it's like
pack
got to be a
this
big
one.
wake up call. Dude, Saints are gonna wind up getting fucking Russell Wilson.
Look, I'd love that.
They're gonna wind up getting him.
I kind of wanted them. Like me and Shake talked about this a bunch of times. Like
I did, but now I don't.
both agree that we don't really want to give up what we would have to give up for him.
Yeah.
And like I don't know, he broke his finger. It hasn't been looking that good. He's getting older. Blah blah blah. Can he still do it? Hell yeah. I mean anybody can with modern medicine, but.
Well, I think the other thing is, like, if you put him behind a good line, I think Russ could really thrive. And that's been his biggest issue out in Seattle.
His whole career, yeah.
Yeah, he's never had a good line in front of him.
I mean, they traded their best offensive lineman a few years ago for Jimmy Graham.
Yeah, to us.
Yeah.
That was so dumb.
Yeah.
And
If we didn't have to get up,
he had an amazing career with us. Like,
Oh my god, dude.
We didn't have to give up picks for him. Like
He was
I'd be
legit like
interested.
the best fantasy.
what do you
player.
think it would cost to get Russ?
I think at least one first.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least one first, and maybe like a third, stuff like that. Like,
Maybe like swap your thirds or something.
I mean, if he was a free agent, I'd be all over it. Like, yeah, let's go sign Russ
Get
Wilson.
upstairs. The camera's on. You're in a room. Go.
But
No, you can't get down your room, baby. Put it on camera.
what was I saying, Russ? Yeah, I mean, I would like to on our team. Like, I love our offensive line, but I don't want to give up that much stuff for him when we have so many needs. Like, we can't go all in a quarterback right now, even though we have a running back playing quarterback. Like, I'd rather just save our picks. And it's so hard to watch this defense for the last like 10 years. Like when you grew up.
Let's get into that a different time. Let's get into the Saints
Yeah.
game. We can go on forever about the Eagles.
Yeah, y'all are on a bye week. We don't talk about you guys.
Yeah,
Fuck Russ.
we got Kamara back, right?
Yeah,
Not we, but-
Kamara's gonna be back. He's
Kamara's
full
back.
go.
Ingram's out, right?
Ingram's out, and I think
You lost a receiver too, right?
yeah, we lost Deontay Harris, who's on a suspension. Ryan Ramczyk, our right tackle, is going to be out, but Armstead's back this week, and then there's no Cameron Jordan,
And
who
it's the Jets.
is out as well.
So, Jets have no receivers other than Crowder. The running backs are all banged up.
Oh yeah, Elijah Mitchell's out of this one, isn't he?
He plays for the Niners.
Not Elijah
I
Mitchell.
know. Elijah Moore, yeah.
Yeah, Elijah Moore.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
that hurt me. Big
That's
time.
the guy.
He's on the IR actually. The IR'd him yesterday.
Oh damn.
We don't want Bryce Young.
Yeah, I didn't realize how banged up they are.
Yeah,
their
so
offense is in shambles.
Corey Davis is out for the season. It looks like they don't even want to play for their coach. He's getting some heat. First year head coach. I don't know why you would ever start your career in the Jets, but who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
You
at
gotta
the end
start
of the
somewhere,
day,
I guess, right?
you take what you can get.
Yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
You want to get paid. Get paid.
I mean, just like the Titans game against the Jags, like, you can't lose this one.
No.
So they got to find a way to do it.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to pull it off, and I think we can. I think the Saints. I think this is a get right game for the Saints, and I mean our schedule is crazy. We have the Jets, then we have the Bucks next week, and then we have the Dolphins, Panthers, and Falcons, and I think we have to win four of the 5 to have a shot at the playoffs. I think we lose next week against the Bucks, And so we basically got to win those other 4 games.
Never
to
know,
have,
though.
like any kind of shot.
They just lost to Washington, so
Yeah. And we beat them the
Yeah.
first time we played them. We beat them.
you beat them, yeah.
But
With
that was a completely different team
with Simeon,
and
Travis Simeon.
healthy people around him.
yeah. But you never know. Tom Brady could die this week. You guys have a chance.
Don't say that, dude.
I mean, I think really the only player that's fantasy relevant on this is Kamara and maybe Taysom.
I
I
mean,
mean, Taysom had a big week last week, even after throwing 4 interceptions.
with all the injuries
I was gonna say
and the COVID, you
might
got
consider.
Crowder just because he's probably going to get like 15 targets.
Well, I was gonna say Callaway too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I hate that guy so much.
Yeah, I'm not-
Callaway and Traquan are going to get all the throws
Yeah.
for New Orleans.
I
Now,
like.
what that
I
looks
don't-
like, we'll see. But
I just like the Jets defense more than I like Callaway. There's always a chance for somebody to go crazy.
yeah, that's fair.
But mainly Taysom Hill. Like I'm starting Taysom Hill in the BCG. If you are stuck at quarterback or you're like have a Tannehill, like I would start Taysom Hill over some quarterbacks this week.
Oh, yeah, it
Just for the running potential.
helps when your quarterback runs for over 100
Yeah.
yards.
Threw 4 interceptions last week and still scored 20 points.
Yeah, that's insane. It's insane. Yeah, his legs are crazy.
Let's jump into Dallas and the Washington football team. For those who came in a little after we started, Dallas brought in their own benches for this game, which is bonkers, but that's just the world we live in.
Yeah, this was the first time I heard that when you said it earlier.
Hey man, I wouldn't be taking any chances with a
that's
cold
some-
butt.
That's some funny shit.
So for me, Dallas should win this handily. I'm going with. I guess I'm lone wolfing if it's just us. I'm going with the skin. Can't say that. Going with the football team. Going with the Washington football team though with the upset W. I mean we need Dallas to win in Philly. Hurts even saying that, but
Yeah, we're Dallas fans this
I
week.
mean the coaches are talking shit to each other. I always liked Ron Rivera. I
Me
mean
too.
I just think he's a good coach.
Why do you
Yeah,
need Dallas to
I
win?
always hated what you call it too.
Because we're neck and neck with the football team for the
Yeah.
wild card spot.
Yeah, because you don't think you'll get the East,
No shot.
so you're gonna
no
try to
shot.
get the.
No,
wild
yeah, we're
card.
not getting these. Washington's playing great football right now, though.
Well, yeah, I guess technically I need Dallas to win then, because I need all you guys to lose.
Yeah, what you call it? Washington's playing really good football, but
Yeah,
Yeah, you need Dallas to win
hard
too.
to-
Yeah.
I mean, that line is nuts. Though.
Yeah.
-6.5. I think Washington's on a 4-game win streak,
yeah. Washington's looked really
Um,
good lately.
beating the Bucks in that 4-game win streak.
Yeah, they've won. Let's see, they've won against the Bucks, the Panthers, the Seahawks, and the Raiders. So 3 of those 4 teams are kind of meh. But yeah, the Bucks win was definitely a big one.
Yeah. I think they got them, man. I mean, I think Dallas has regressed over the year, each week almost.
Yeah,
They're without Tony Pollard. They got Corey Clement as number 2 with a banged up Zeke at number 1.
who's
So-
also banged up himself.
Lamb's been banged up throughout the year, playing through injury. Cooper. I don't know. I just mainly the shit talk is what made me, and I hate Mike McCarthy. I hate Mike McCarthy.
I don't like this line. I think I want to go
Bet it.
football team.
I still got $60 on
You get
DraftKings,
football
and it's
team for
not
the
easy.
win or football team on the bet?
I think for the win. I think I want to.
Join the dark
I
side,
don't.
baby.
I don't know though.
I mean, I could absolutely see them winning this game.
that line is just crazy.
Yeah,
You know what? I'm gonna rock Riverboat Ron. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Skins. I changed
Again,
my
we
pick.
need Dallas to win, but I mean, there's plenty more time for Redskins to lose.
I'm gonna go
I
Skins.
think they win this.
I'm gonna go Skins here.
skins for the wins.
I don't know who the Skins are though. So.
I don't care how warm Dallas's butt's gonna be.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
You're gonna be warm enough.
extra toasty.
It was actually the outlets.
Yeah, I don't know. That line is just yeah, that line is just weird to me. But I mean, I'm starting Amari Cooper in a couple leagues, so I can
Yeah,
take that.
let's jump into that. Who would you guys start for this game? Starting everybody?
Gibson's been playing good.
Yeah.
You're never gonna bench Scary Terry.
That's crazy. Gibson looked a little rough before their bye week with that shin issue, but ever since he came back from the bye, he's looked good.
It's even an issue. I think it's like a fucking shattered shin bone, right?
Yeah.
He's like fucking running on cartilage.
That dude's gonna need so much ankle surgery at the end.
That dude's like should be fucked up in the off season, bro.
Yeah, it's not your usuals. I think JD McKissick might be game time decision.
I think he's back, which is crazy. He just got carted off.
No, it says not expected to play.
Oh, really?
Oh, I mean, fire up Antonio. Always, obviously, but expect maybe a little more.
Dallas is one of the better fantasy options, like mainly all year. You got CD, you got Amari, you got what's his name? Schultz. You got the tight end Schultz. You got Dak. You got Zeke. Yeah, Julio's active. We ran through that. Yeah, so I guess you're firing up literally everybody we just named for the Dallas. Maybe Gallup with all these other people injured and COVID.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you have to. I don't know if he'd be my number one, but yeah, if you have to, it's not a bad option.
Yeah. He's gonna get paid in the offseason.
Wait to see him on a new team.
Pollard?
Yeah, he's gonna get paid.
Yeah.
Gallup.
He's looked good. He's carried that rushing attack.
No, Gallup. Gallup's gonna get
he's Gallup is?
He's gonna get paid in the offseason. And it's not gonna be by Dallas.
I'm hoping he comes here, to be honest. That's one player I would like to steal. I like his game.
What to the wide receiver factor we have over here?
You add him with Devonta Smith, you might have something going. He's a nice possession receiver. Devonta still has speed and his possession.
We could sign him and literally just like push Jalen Reagor out with the trash. Like trash day.
Look, just be happy y'all have a receiver. Even if he's like...
You want Reagor? You can have him.
Look...
Yeah, we'll trade you Reagor.
Reagor at this point is a step up from any of our receivers currently right now.
I'll trade you Reagor for that hat you're wearing.
I'll trade you Reagor for
here, look, you can have my hat and my bucket of hats, and I will gladly take Reagor.
But yeah, I mean, this game... This is going to be a really good game. Is this a 4:25 game or 1 o'clock?
No, it's 1 o'clock.
Okay.
1 o'clock.
That'll be on my TV.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Red Zone going because.
Oh yeah, Red Zone all day actually.
Unfortunately, I live in Atlanta, and Atlanta sports get priority over New Orleans, so kind of sucks.
Yeah, I get it, but it's gonna be a good game. I'm assuming you went Dallas Golden.
Yeah, I went Dallas in this one.
Okay.
Speaking of the Falcons, Falcons has the Panthers
for one order.
Both these teams sitting at 5-7, both of them with shots at the playoffs, even if it is an outside shot. Carolina minus 2.5 with that home spread. What do we think? What we got?
I like Atlanta this week. I don't know why, but I don't know. Panthers ain't doing nothing for me at quarterback. Chuba 2 TDs.
Justin's gonna trade me Reagor for an Oreo. I love it.
I don't know if he's giving away them Oreos, man. Not even for Reagor.
Dude,
I'm going with
Kitty
Cats
this week. What you talking about, man?
You going with Kitty Cats?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went with Carolina here too. I was kind of iffy. Like I feel like this one is a coin toss, and I think at the end of the day, it just kind of depends on what Cam does.
Yeah.
Like I think if Cam has a big day, then Carolina can go off, and if he has a game like he did last week, then
I hope Chuba gets 2 touchdowns this week. The only problem with Chuba this week, and I'm forced to start him this week, is that Cam can easily poach those 2 touchdowns today against the Falcons.
Rocking Dirty Birds over here. Mike Davis season. Just kidding about that part.
Look, he scored a touchdown last week. He had a nice little touchdown run.
That was...
It was unfortunate because I needed Patterson to do it, but look.
I feel like Atlanta isn't that bad. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But they are bad. Oh god, this guy got a gun on stream. We're getting
oh man.
We're getting banned.
Someone put a warning up.
Shoot the kid.
He's good.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a really ugly game.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that Chubba Hubba 2
I think
TDs.
it's gonna be a good game.
Over under is 41. Over
Under.
or under?
Under.
Over.
Under. You going over?
Yeah, 24-21.
I can see that.
Because I don't know stats.
Back up.
That's why we have Notorious. He's our stats guy.
What stats do I need to know that Chubba Hubbard sucks?
But
Yeah,
they suck
he's,
against the running back. But what I just said is like this could be a game easily that Cam Newton could just steal those touchdowns though.
Yeah, they suck against the running back. But do they suck against a sucky running back?
All I know is Cordero Patterson is the best running back receiver in the league.
That's D's team. That's Notorious's team, Atlanta.
Can't keep doing that for you, buddy. Oh, not me.
That's
Yeah,
what I have
but
to say about Atlanta.
I guess I'm benching DJ Moore for Mike Williams, even though I hate him. But
Should have a good game though.
but yeah,
Yeah,
so
I agree. I think it's going to be a good game.
We know.
I could absolutely
I
see
just-
it being a good game.
Cam's reunion
Stop.
was short-lived.
Yeah, I mean, it could have just been a bad week. We'll actually see. I mean, because the week before he did pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this would be a weird one. I say under doing the same shake
Benching more.
by the end of the game. You be bowing down to me. What game? What are we
Did I
doing
just
here,
give
dog?
you
What
the
are we talking
choke? No, the choke would have been this. And we don't do that because last time we did that, we lost. We choked. So no, Saints fans, we don't do the choke thing anymore.
Little Saints.
Alright,
I'm a Saints
where
fan
we
this
at?
week.
Yeah, I'm going Cats. Shay's going Atlanta.
Kitty cat's meow. Where's my cat?
Let's go
it so
Seattle
bright
at the
on my
Texans.
Davis Mills season, baby.
Yeah, this is a shit show.
Seattle's finally gonna win.
Yeah. Well, Seattle won last week.
They had a good win last week.
Yeah,
took
that
them.
came out
I
of
took
nowhere.
them too.
I never expected them to pull that off.
Oh, I forgot they won that game. I
Yeah.
took them too.
Oh, we didn't even tally up.
It's
Nice
funny though.
weekend.
I'm looking at their schedule. 2 of their 4 wins were against the Niners. They won both times they played the Niners.
Damn. 10 wins last week for Shake Zilla, just saying.
Not bad.
All right,
An idiot.
let's see what you do this week.
Um,
Any given Sunday.
I have Seattle in this game easily. I don't.
Seattle.
Yeah, I
don't
have
know.
Seattle. I don't
can't tell you
even
how they're
think
gonna
this game
score,
is.
but yeah, like, I can't
I
tell you how
don't
they're gonna
think this
score,
game is
but
close.
Yeah, they're
At
gonna
all.
destroy them.
Yeah,
Start
'cause
both of
they're
those
building-
receivers. Russ should have a good game again.
Would you
stay
start
away.
Seattle's defense in this game
I am.
against Mills?
Yeah, I am.
Right. No, and I think there's better options out there, but if you're stuck with Seattle, like I still like Tennessee playing Sunshine. I still like Chargers playing from or whatever the fuck his name is. Something. I
Saints
mean, it's
against
the
the
same
Jets.
situation right here, basically. I just think Seattle's defense has been trash.
Yeah.
Houston is
Houston is
beating
not
Seattle
since 2009,
2009.
and that will continue today.
Yeah.
So, obviously, you're starting Wilson, Lockett, and Metcalf. With Homer out, do you consider throwing Collins back in there?
Nah,
No.
dude. AP
Nah,
season,
Collins
bro.
is done. AP's not playing. He has a back injury. It's Rashad Penny season again.
AP's not playing?
No,
Yeah.
he's on the practice squad again.
Damn it. That was short-lived.
They either have
That man should have gone on Dancing with the Stars.
There's some quotes that Pete Carroll wants to see more of Rashad Penny again, so he'll be hurt today. And
by the end of the first quarter.
yeah, maybe DJ Dallas. I don't know. I'm not touching their running backs.
Yeah,
Their
I'm not
line's
touching that.
trash.
I'm not touching that backfield.
Would you grab any Texans this week?
Not with Davis Mills.
Last time I grabbed the Texan, he tried shooting me. Oh no.
Yeah, you
no.
gotta be careful about that.
I'm not fucking with any. I'm not.
Wrong podcast.
What
I'm
about
messing with it.
what about Brandon Cooks?
Nah, not with
No.
Davis Mills.
No.
I mean, obviously he might get fed today, but I wouldn't. He did all right with him in the early going in the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
Davis Mills. You know, he gunned him the ball.
And
Yeah,
Seattle's defense hasn't been too great.
You might have to.
I guess
because
with COVID and
COVID.
stuff,
Yeah.
coming back to all that, but
COVID kills
maybe
this
3 wide receiver
this week.
league, or a flex, because there's still, even with all the injuries and the COVID, there's still better options.
Buddy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how Seattle's going to score, but because DK Metcalf hasn't been living up to where people drafted him,
No.
but also
And
Russ
I
hasn't
think
been
I think a
playing
lot of that though is
Yeah, have Russ for 6 games.
he didn't have Russ, and then he
Yeah.
got Russ, but he got a shell of Russ. So it's kind of hard to live up to the hype when you don't have what's normally available to you.
What is
Oh,
the
stop.
Seahawks right? Oh, damn, Seahawks only have 4 wins.
Let's jump from one shit show to another. The Lions coming off their very first win of the season
That was crazy,
against
bro.
the Broncos, who have also been kind of hot and cold.
Yeah,
They beat Minnesota. But they're playing. Okay, I got it. Yeah, they beat Minnesota last
Yeah.
week. Denver still wins.
Yeah.
I mean,
Javonte Williams is a
Look, I gotta have to come up with some way to be not make it be like, oh yeah, this game is too terrible.
would be- Again, I'd be more into it if Detroit, like half of their team's out.
Yeah,
did they cover the 11.5? That's the
No.
biggest question.
not even close.
Stop following people.
Not. I think if their team was full go, maybe. But they're missing their top 2 running backs. Hawkinson is doubtful. Their offensive line
seen
is
that,
super
yeah.
banged up. I just I don't know. I don't know if you can do that.
And they have Jared Goff. Which stinks.
Yeah, Goff is hit or miss.
He had a good game last week, actually.
Yeah, I mean, in the Detroit is. I mean, we keep saying it every week. Detroit is the best worst team in the league. Like Detroit Detroit could easily be a 600 team.
Yeah, they've been in a lot of close games.
I think Denver's what's Denver's record? 6-6. Okay.
Yeah. I said
I
Denver.
don't like Denver
As I said,
either,
Denver's such a hot and cold team too.
Yeah.
Like, they went on
Yeah.
the 3-game win streak, and then they lost 4 straight games, and then they beat the Cowboys, lost to y'all, beat the Chargers, and lost to the Chiefs, and it's like, okay, what kind of team are you actually, Denver?
I think they're another team that's just a quarterback away from being a playoff team. Like,
I mean, they have studs on offense. They have a really good tight end. Their receiving core
Pretty
is
good receivers.
really good.
Well,
One
their
has potential
their
to be
running
great.
game's pretty good too.
Yeah, their running game
Gordon
is
and
great.
Williams is really good.
they're literally, they are literally a quarterback away from being a solid team because their defense. is
Javonte
good.
Williams might be the quarterback, the running back to be drafted in the first round in 2 years. Next
I
year will
agree.
be good, but in 2 years he might be leading the league.
Kid's a player.
Well, I said they're
Or a
literally
linebacker.
that's the thing that really sucks about them is they're literally giving them a 50-50 split.
They
Like,
said,
of all the pitches.
well, I love Melvin Gordon too, so I'm down with that. They're lucky to have both of them. But in high school, he played linebacker only. They're saying on the broadcast. And Joey, shut up. And he wasn't getting any looks at linebacker, so his coach was like, "Well, why don't we just try you at running back?" And from there, it's been a wrap.
You
Yeah.
talking about Williams?
Javonte.
Yeah, Williams. He played linebacker in high school. Pretty good linebacker. Wasn't getting any looks though.
Where did he go to
college.
college?
That's
Where did he go to
crazy.
college?
I don't know where he went. Feels like it's a weird.
I want to say it's Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Check me.
That's
He's from North Carolina.
Javonte Williams.
Oh yeah, Williams went to North Carolina.
Yeah,
he played
wow.
at UNC. Gordon,
Ooh,
I thought we were talking about
beans.
They had 2
Yeah,
good runners. Who
Gordon.
was their other running back last year?
Gordon.
They got-
Last year was Gordon and Lindsey, Philip Lindsey.
No, on UNC. Williams and
Oh,
someone else.
shoot, it's the guy that went to the Jets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Michael Carter.
Michael
Yeah.
Carter.
Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah. So, who are you starting in this?
I don't know if I would touch anybody other than
Williams?
maybe the running backs.
Yeah.
Because the problem is the receivers for Denver just haven't been
Yeah, they can't.
good.
Teddy can't give him the ball. There's a kid trying to break out of jail and smells the screen.
I love it.
Boss
Yeah, I
baby.
mean you had Sutton who was playing pretty well, and then Jerry Jeudy comes back, and now like I feel like none of their receivers have been fantasy relevant.
Yeah, I mean, I would take a chance on Judy this week if I had to in flex. I like Fant still, but again, it could be any of them. But Judy has the most talent.
Yeah, Judy's good. He's just getting ruined by not having a quarterback.
Let's jump into our third straight shit show. You have the Giants against the Chargers.
Bolts
Giants,
up, baby.
they're expected to have Daniel Jones, I believe. I think he's coming
Oh,
back.
I thought it was Glennon.
No, it's Brown.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't going to be Glennon. It was going to be Fromm, wasn't it? Wasn't Glennon in concussion protocol? Or
Oh,
did he
really?
get out of that? Oh no, Daniel Jones is out. You're right. It is Mike
Yeah.
Glennon.
Yeah, I thought Glennon was going to get started. From is that the kid from Georgia?
Yeah, he's the one that went to the Bills and had all the racist texts and stuff.
Yeah, that fucking weirdo. Good old Georgia quarterback.
Yeah, Giants excited to start Glennon.
Yeah, Chargers roll. No Allen, no. So hopefully Mike Williams can have a day.
Yeah, I think Eckler gets a big workload here,
I think Eckler is a hell of a day.
which is needed this week.
Yeah, definitely. Giants. I guess you're going to start Barkley just because you drafted him in the first round, probably.
Yeah, he's
Galladay
gotta-
and Shepard are both expected to play.
I don't trust any of the
I
receivers.
don't trust the receivers still.
They
Sterling
said-
Shepard will be injured by halftime.
Probably.
Yeah, I do like that play. Actually, me and Justin are starting him.
They
And
can
I'm starting him in another league.
Who,
like,
Guyton? I
yeah.
think he's going to be a letdown this week. Eckler makes up for the losses. Eckler's going to have 12 receptions today.
I just feel like
I love it.
the only reason to be a letdown is because they probably ain't gonna have to throw much on this team.
He's just more of a downfield threat anyway. And
But they
you already
better-
have Mike
they-
Williams.
They better feed Mike Williams, or else I'll be sending some DMs later. Still didn't respond to my last one, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I mean, this is another one. Like Chargers need this game. I mean, they're playing good football, but what's their record? They have what, 5 losses? 7-5.
Yeah.
So
They're
I mean,
a game back from Kansas
they
City.
have to win because they play Kansas City coming up.
Yeah.
They have to win. They play Kansas City next week. Actually, they have to win this game to stay relevant.
The good news is they're still in a good spot for the playoffs either way.
Yeah. But then again, that could also change because you're probably going to 2 teams from the AFCs make it.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. If they lose this game, that's gonna be depressing. But yeah, it's like you said, it's a shit show. Should be lopsided. But
Shepard
yeah,
will
they
be
should
injured
trust
after
him.
he puts his cleats on. Dude, I mean, maybe. It sucks because
that's
like
true.
he started the season so well, and you see what you could get from Sterling Shepard when he's healthy. But this man just refuses to stay healthy.
This is New York's wide receivers going back to Plexico Barris, shooting himself. They're cursed, dude.
It's insane. Ever
Every
since
single
what was
one.
it that the boat trip?
Yeah.
More so since then.
when they're all wearing Timbs and jeans on a yacht,
Yeah.
like you're wearing jeans and boots and you're in the middle of the ocean. Like, what the fuck is wrong with
You
you?
know who they?
Weird.
Oh yeah,
So
when
weird.
they first got OBJ, the Rams first got OBJ, they like photoshopped all their heads on there.
Yeah. Did
that
you?
picture.
The best is when they photoshopped Eli with no shirt on that
Yeah, I
picture.
love Eli's a man too, dude.
I was
Love Eli.
cracking up with that. Yeah, I mean, very much to say about this game. Chargers
Yeah.
should win this easily. Fire up Williams, fire up Eckler, fire up Herbert, fire up the Chargers defense. That's one of my things this week.
Let's,
Back to the Denver game just for 1 second, dude. R.I.P.
Yeah, go back.
DT, dude.
Oh yeah, man, that was such sad
Holy
news.
shit.
And here in Atlanta, like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
He I forgot that he
Yeah.
went to Georgia Tech. Like he's
Georgia
from
Tech kid,
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot for that community, actually.
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
Like a whole lot for that
and
community.
he was such a good player. Like I always loved watching him.
Yeah, that was pretty sad. 33 years old.
Yep.
It's nuts. This is going to be a good game.
Yeah.
This
I
Bengals
absolutely think this is gonna be a good game.
yeah, Niners. I mean, they lost last week, but Niners been playing pretty good football. Their record don't really show it, but
What's the over-under for this one?
49. Yeah, and both teams underperformed last week because the Bengals did the
Yeah.
same thing. The Bengals played god awful last week.
And you got-
no Elijah Mitchell this week, but Debo is expected to play.
is he going to play? Okay.
So
I was gonna ask
he's
that.
I mean, we won't know until later if it's official, but he's expected to play.
I'm gonna go with the Bengals in a close one still. I mean, the Lions obviously saying that too, but I don't know. I think the Bengals can pull this off, bounce back and win for them.
Yeah.
They have an
I'm go-
electric offense.
I'm going Bengals mainly just because the Niners are traveling there. Because the Bengals hasn't blown me away as a team, but I think I'm just going from the Bay Area to I think it's going to be like 40 something degrees,
They're just another team, like we keep saying, has so much
45
potential.
degrees.
Yeah, the Bengals offense you would think would be just putting up stupid points with what they have.
They got good weather out there. 7
They,
mile winds.
They what you call it really quiet down. Jamar Chase.
Where was that, bud?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was fun while it lasted. He's still a beast, but
He's still doing well. Higgins has been on a roll the past couple weeks.
yeah.
I think if you
Did I-
start a Bengals receiver, I think I might go Higgins out of the three.
I thought I read something. Oh, never mind. It was something else.
Well, Higgins is banged up, right? He was on the injury report, but
Yeah, he's banged
playing.
up, but he's still expected to play, I believe.
Yeah, I don't even see him on the final report.
Jamar
No,
Chase.
well, he
bounced
still
back,
has a
baby.
questionable tag, or at least according to fantasy, he does. Because I
Oh,
have him
okay.
in literally every league.
Yeah.
He really?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's off. What you call it? ESPN's injury report.
Does.
So that's good for him.
I can see, honestly, I could see Cincinnati coming out and blowing them out, but I'm going to go with a nice close game. Cincinnati gets that W. Their offense can just come back, at any moment, start firing. They got a great running back, granted, banged up, blah, blah. Good
They said
backup
full
behind them.
go today, though.
Yeah.
We'll go. He had about an illness, right?
Yeah, but he also had a neck injury last week.
Yeah, he's been playing really good. Well, not
The
last
last
week,
4
but-
weeks, he's been unstoppable.
Yeah, it's, I need Kittle. I mean, that's not like
I mean,
he's
he
not a
came off,
bum.
200 fucking yards last week?
I know,
Yeah.
dude. He got me 40 points. But there was no Debo last week.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Well, I think I can see Debo taking a bigger portion of the running game this week with Mitchell out,
Hell yeah.
because they like using him in sweeps and
that dude's been so good.
in different ways. So I could totally see them going that same route with him this week, especially
Dude,
with
like-
Mitchell out.
I mean, Debo, he's had some injuries in the throughout his career, but he's another one, and he's been on the field much more than Sterling Shepard. But like, he's another one. It's just a freak of nature. Like, get him the rock.
Get him the ball. Put the ball. You want to win? Put Booby in.
Ball in the
No.
hands.
Little Friday Night Lights.
Friday night.
But yeah, it should be a good game. I would start Jeff Wilson.
Yeah, I could see Wilson
if you
having
need
a
it.
good game. I think
Um,
if you need to, then you could run with
I mean,
him.
you're not really missing many running backs.
yeah, the
Unless you have
Cincinnati.
Mitchell.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly. I'm blocked. I blocked that guy from picking him up in our league.
This is my game right here.
Yep. We got the Bills coming off, giving up a crazy amount of rushing yards to the Pats against the Buccaneers.
Take it away, Smells. Since you own
Yeah.
every fucking Buffalo Bill in fantasy.
Going Bills. Going Bills. 79 clear today. The 7-mile-an-hour winds instead of 57-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah,
Dude,
what a drastic change in venues from their
Yeah.
game last week to this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was nuts.
We're going to bounce back. We're going to get this W. It's going to be a shootout.
Here's my take it a week. I think the Bills bust
Chris.
that
Alright,
ass
brother.
this week.
I
That's
can
all
see
right,
that.
whatever.
I can see that.
I
You
think
going there, your brother, for now?
I
Yeah,
think
so
the Bills go
the
crazy.
Bills are holding on to their playoff hopes right now. Like they're the last seed in the AFC.
Right.
Like they need this win.
No, yeah, they have to. Yeah, I think they come out crazy today. Wichita was still throwing the ball like so strong, even in them wins too. Allen, dude, his arm is crazy.
Yeah, his arm is
Yeah, I know.
nuts.
His arm's nuts. Like, but I mean, this is obviously the Bucks are still a beast, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like this is a really big Buffalo game. Am I still starting all the Bucks that I would start in fantasy? Of course I am.
Yep, absolutely.
Still starting Lenny.
Honestly,
you're still starting-
I'd start all my studs in this game.
This is probably going to be one of the bigger fantasy games. You know what I
It's going to be
mean?
a shootout.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a shootout.
What,
Well,
babe?
over under is 52.5 in this one. It's the highest of the week.
I could see, yeah.
I mean, they see what just happened to the Bills' defense. They're going to run the fuck out of Lenny Fournette, and then that's just going to open up the game to Brady.
Yeah. I can see
Yeah.
Gronk with 2 TDs.
Ooh.
Brady said he's officially the best tight end of all time. What do you think?
I mean, it's hard to argue against it.
Best
I would.
tight end of all
I'm still going with Tony
time.
Gonzalez.
Yeah,
He's there in sheer physicality, talent, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
But Tony Gonzalez is the best tight end of all time.
Yeah, Gronk's just like a
Maybe
freak
Antonio
athlete.
Gates still.
I was gonna say Gates, and I'm a big Shannon Sharp guy too, but
And Gronk will get you sometimes like 3 receptions for 97 yards and 2 touchdowns. I get it. 'Cause he's like a freak. But Antonio and Tony would be having like 10 receptions, 2 touchdowns, the leader of the whole offense.
even when Gonzalez went to the Dirty Birds,
Yeah.
like he still kept playing. Fucking,
I mean, it's a good take. Like,
Great
don't get me wrong. Like, it's a discussion to be had.
it also helps Gronk's stats that he had Brady his legit whole career too.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
and you
Yeah,
see
when he
what happened
played
when they went
one
to trade him.
season without Brady,
Was he there then?
didn't
With Matt
he?
Castle?
Wasn't he there the one year that?
When
No,
he tore his ACL?
Nah, that was still
No, he retired. He never played in New England. without
yeah,
Brady.
you're right. He did retire. He stayed retired that whole year.
Remember they were going to trade him to Detroit, and he's like, "Nope,
He's like,
retired."
yeah, I'm not doing that.
Oh, really? I'm actually retired.
yeah, yeah. That's exactly how I said it in the interview. Oh, that's cool. I'm retired. It's such a Gronk thing. It's
I
awesome.
mean, look, I would too. Nobody wants to play in that shit show over there.
He's definitely the best personality in the whole NFL.
Oh yeah, he's
Um,
funny as hell. But his
yeah.
his commercial for the insurance is annoying as hell.
They're the
Yes.
dumbest things ever.
Yeah. Like this, it's gonna be a good game, but I do think they roll him. I think they roll the Bucks.
He's a horrible actor.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He's just him. Like, he's just being him.
Yeah, Just
This is
natural.
It's world Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski.
Good old.
Oh, what just happened to my browser?
What we got? So
Let's,
this is a big fantasy game. So, Justin put his picks in. Okay. Justin's got the Bucks. So you were going Tampa Bay, Golden, huh?
Yeah, I got the Bucks in this one. I think they pull it off
Definitely
at
win.
home.
Yeah, they could definitely win.
I think they're going to try to hit their stride going into the playoffs. So I think it's better personality, Gronk or Minshew.
You lose your Gronk or Minshew. Gronk still.
We don't have enough of Minshew yet.
Yeah, Gronk still.
Yo,
I mean,
that
yeah.
video of Minshew last week after the win was fantastic. The one with him and his dad.
Him and his dad. What's his dad? His dad's something weird too.
I sent Shake a
I think his
post
dad's
from-
name's Flint.
Nice.
Gardner and Flint. Yeah, how about him and Lane Johnson hanging out?
Him and Lane Johnson hanging out, dog.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, listen, Hurts is gonna get the job. We're not talking about it. Whatever.
Yeah, no. We'll give you 10 minutes at the end.
There's no QB controversy, guys. What are you talking about?
I don't need 10 minutes to talk about Gardner, dude. I'll just shave these pieces of my beard off right now.
Green Bay and the
That grow
Bears.
mullet.
Sunday night football, Green Bay against the Bears. Mr. A-Rod and his owning of the Bears.
I was gonna say that's been a big talk this week. If he's gonna since he said that.
He needs surgery on his toe that he's not getting.
No.
For the rest of the season.
He can't get it now.
And,
It's too late.
With that being said, they're gonna blow the Bears out by maybe 3 touchdowns.
Do we have Justin Fields
I don't
starting
think it
today?
matters that he doesn't have a toe this week.
Jay Fields is in the lineup today. Start Green Bay's defense.
That's been a good defense, actually.
Well, they have studs on there from.
Yeah, that's been a good defense.
And
I can still see Montgomery having a good game though.
I hope he bounced back.
I think he might be the only person I'd start for the Bears.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
gets the
man.
touchdown look, so yeah, I can see him getting a nice fantasy game. Obviously, you have to start him, but I can also see him being
playing
modeled.
really good. Mooney's been playing really good.
Yeah, Mooney's. I was just looking at him yesterday because I'm playing somebody with him. He's 24th in wide receivers points.
Oh, I didn't know Dalton was actually hurt. I thought they just benched him.
No.
No Bakatari today. Whatever the fuck his name is.
Bakhtiari.
Yeah, start your usuals on Green Bay. I think you have to consider Dylan because Jones is back, so you have to think about that if you're really going to start Dylan.
Yeah, firing up Jones.
Other than that, I mean, do you consider MVS at all? Scantling?
If you're in the situation me and Justin are in that Yahoo league, yeah.
And Randall Cobb's out, I believe.
Yeah, he's probably not gonna play the rest of the season.
Maybe consider MVS if you're stuck.
Yeah, I don't know if Lazar's playing, is he?
I think you're still starting Darnell Mooney if you have, I don't know if you're in that position, you have him, depending on what your lineup is. You might have better receivers than him. He's a free agent add on for most people.
Yeah, he was a nice little flyer that, if somebody picked him up for a few weeks.
David Montgomery, we said, you have to start him, but
Yep.
Haskins 2.0. Yeah, Field stinks.
So you see that thing for the quarterback that's dressing today for Green Bay?
Yeah, that's cool.
Been in the NFL for
1,300
days or something like that.
Something like that. I think it was 1,000 days and
Yeah,
13. Yeah, it was something weird.
Cool little story.
Is he the one that's the esports dude?
I'm not sure. I know he's dressing because Jordan Love's out.
Yeah, it's sick.
There was one guy that
If we get
was
to play today, actually. If they blow him out and he gets in.
I
he was
hope
on
he plays
the
for that reason.
Falcon. Kurt Benkert.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
He's
on the
in
Falcons
esports?
before. He's like a big esports dude.
Oh, really?
I'm pretty sure.
We'll have to get him on the show. I'm going to reach out to him.
Yeah.
How was your first start? Welcome to Sunday's Dad Club.
I'd say call his agent, but he fucking been sitting around so long, he probably just represents himself.
It's his dad.
Yeah, had the fucking money to pay for that. I've been rocking the Rogers Adams connection all year. I believe I have it in the BCG league. That's why I'm the 1 seed.
Dude, I rocked it so hard in the league that I even started Jordan Love.
Yeah, that connection is insane. Devontae Adams is the best receiver in the NFL. I'll give him that. And Aaron Rodgers is a legend.
He's up there for sure. I mean, it's an argument for number 1 hard, I think. It's the same kind of conversation with Gronk that he's had Aaron Rodgers his whole career. But his routes are crispy.
Yeah, just everything he does. He
took a bit. He took 3 years to really come along. But he still had Jordy Nelson there. He still had Jennings there, I think, for a bit.
That's my boy, bro.
I mean, I don't know. If Antonio Brown is not a piece of shit, I think he's the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah,
But-
this dude is literally a Twitch star. He's got 20,000 followers on Twitch.
About to go up to 100.
I'm reporting
Follow
the
him.
channel.
Follow him on
Yeah,
that channel.
I just dropped a follow on there too.
Send him a message too.
I'm reporting this channel.
What are you doing with a Twitch channel? You should be
remember that,
focusing on the
Notorious.
game as backup quarterback.
That's what I mean. Like at one point they were hating on Devontae Adams, like, oh, it's still chalk. He's first
Well,
round pick.
he wasn't a first round pick. He was
Well,
like
whatever.
a third round pick.
Yeah, and they're hating on him, but they had so much other people, and now he's the guy. You know, he's fucking monster.
There used to be this guy that he still plays in the league. He was like a 6th round pick.
Like
And he has like 15 Super Bowl wins.
oh, it doesn't matter where he is, where you get picked.
Don't know who you're talking about. Never heard of him.
There's a few number ones who we could talk to you about that. It doesn't matter where you pick me. You're still gonna be trash, or you're still gonna be good.
I do like that he keeps that hunger in him for that though. And now
Yeah,
he's
I think
75
he
years old.
overplays it sometimes, but
Yeah,
I
it
get
makes
it.
a good story.
Yeah.
Fire up your Packers. Let's go Pack, go. I need that connection to win me 2-1 seeds actually. BCG and T&D.
Unfortunately, I have Adams in one of my other leagues, so I actually need him to do.
Oh,
I
he's
need him
gonna
to do well.
He's gonna do.
And I started my week off well with Justin Jefferson. Thank you, Common.
Let's jump into our last game, our Monday night football game, and I also think this might be another game of the week.
Yeah, it's
we
gonna
got
be good.
the Rams at Arizona.
It's the over. Or excuse me, the over under.
51.5. It's the
Smashing
second
it.
highest of the week.
Yeah, I don't know if they smash it.
Smashing
Like
it.
I think they can, but these are pretty good defenses still.
Yeah.
But
But I mean,
got-
these are also two very good offenses.
We
I
got
could
D-Hop
hell
back,
yeah.
Mary back.
Yep.
see you
What-
went Arizona.
Edmonds going to get off the IR
Justin's going Arizona.
Monday morning.
So it's me and Shake
Um,
going Rams.
Yeah, I mean, this is a
Yeah,
toss-up
yeah.
for me. I went Arizona just based off how they've done this season, but I mean, the Rams aren't anybody to kind of blow off.
Yeah, this probably is the game of the week, actually.
Part of me, something in me wants to take Arizona,
Yeah, I'm like, that's why I'm like,
but I'm taking the Rams. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to keep up with.
so
Murray.
Arizona beat them 37-20 in LA. So that was week 4. So, do they do it again? What are you doing, Shake? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna stick with the Rams.
I'll say
He's not-
someone that I'm interested in this week, and I'm actually starting him in one of our league is Van Jefferson
Love them.
with
Yeah.
with OBJ a little banged up, and they've been talking about how with OBJ being more of a deep threat, they're using Van in more of the Robert Woods role.
Yeah, no,
So-
Van Jefferson's the man. I actually just dropped him because I had to too, because I had to pick up Jeff Wilson to block the other guy from picking him because he had Elisha Mitchell, and I have like a shitload of wide receivers. But I love Van Jefferson. It hurt me so bad to drop him.
I started them in BCG last week.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I mean, any moment, again, like he could easily become their number 1 wide receiver, and he
I
has
think I
skill.
cut them. Now.
Notorious, it's in Arizona. This one's in Arizona.
Am I logged in?
LA was the first one. and
I
the
think it's
Cards
hard to
were
beat
on.
a team twice, especially when you beat them pretty badly in the beginning of the year.
Well, and especially
like,
when they're a good team.
and they're a good team. So like their defense is going to come together one day where they're just going to be dominating. Like in the playoffs, you got to play this Rams team. You're going to get fucked.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy looking at their defense and realizing they have
3-1 in the world.
three top rushers, and then also having Ramsey on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
And their second
Jordan
cornerback's good
Fuller
too.
in the back as a safety. Like,
Yeah, it's all going to
nuts.
come together soon.
Well, they better get it together because Arizona. It
Yeah.
looks like if Arizona wins this week,
Arizona,
two
Arizona's
game
up
over
2
them.
with 5 to play.
yeah. So
It's a must win if they want a shot at
the division.
the division.
I mean,
Right.
they'd be a wild card team, but
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh.
I don't think they'll have any issues getting a wild card spot. Not
what did
with
I want to
how
look up
the
for this fuckers?
NFC
I
is
was-
shaping up.
I think too that Tony Michelle is just like a bit better of a pure runner than Darrell Henderson. Like Darrell Henderson has more of a full package to him. So if they can kind of pound the ball a little bit more, Arizona's line too. Their front seven is ridiculous, just as ridiculous if you ask me, as the Rams. But if they can get them tired out a little bit, use up Michelle's energy since he's been riding the bench all year, and then like get these three receivers going, it's gonna be hard to stop them even for the Cardinals right now.
Yep.
I mean, what you're looking to stop the Arizona Cardinals is just contain Murray, which is easier said than done, obviously. Like not just contain Murray, but if you can contain Murray, you should beat that team.
But they've been winning without Mary too, though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean,
Well, that's
not
because you have
against the
Colt
Rams.
McCory, who's not
Peyton
too
Manning
shabby
2.0.
as a backup. He's probably
Oh.
one of the better backups in the
And
league.
didn't they play like Washington one game, another game was like they haven't played real talent. I think they beat the Niners though, didn't they? With Colt McCoy, can't remember.
They could be like the Niners and Seattle.
That's a pretty good W.
Or Titan. I don't know.
Yeah,
I forget
the only game they lost was the Panthers. They beat the
Yeah, it
Niners and Seahawks with McCoy.
Yeah, Seahawks
And
are
then
trash.
last week is when everybody came back against
The
the Bears.
Niners is impressive, but that's a divisional game. Again, like they just haven't played the Rams without what's called a Mighty Mouse. Without Murray.
Yo, I shouldn't even say this because I'm playing in leagues with you.
That
I kind of want to add Cam Akers to my roster.
he said he wouldn't play until the NFL playoffs, though.
I don't know. He said they're not ruling him out for a playoff run, like a run to the playoffs.
I thought I read he'd be ready by January.
With the pup, when you come off the pup, or no, the pup means you have to miss at least 6 weeks, which he did. Okay, I'm thinking about doing it. That was just a random thought.
You ask it for a start, Motley? I mean, you can't go wrong with either, but I would start Murray over Stafford based on running.
Yeah, I agree.
But
go wrong.
Murray doesn't really run. He's not like a crazy runner. He does
does
have
it,
the
but he
running
has
ability,
that.
but he's not like a
Exactly.
crazy runner.
But if he just runs for 30 yards out of nowhere, that's 3 points added to his shit.
Yeah,
Whereas
that's not
Yes.
wrong.
Stafford has to throw for 75 yards to get that, and he's not going to run. But Stafford has the better receiving core. It's questionable still. I mean, on paper, for show, he has the better receiving core.
I guess it
But,
depends what Hopkins are getting.
Yeah, you got Hopkins, AJ Green, Granite, Shelv himself, still a good guy out there. Talent and
Hurts,
Rondell
Christian
Moore.
Kirk.
Kirk. Like, it's
Ertz,
debatable.
baby. Yeah, you
Yeah.
dropped Ertz, and Tate picked him up, and he's playing against you this week. If he beats you with Ertz and knocks you out of the playoffs, it's called the circle
Yeah,
of
but
life. baby.
Ertz is hurt.
Oh, is he?
He's playing, but he's hurt.
Oh, fuck him.
And with Hopkins back, I don't know. I'm not worried
Yeah.
about it.
What do you got, Scott, for a little take over here? I'm going Kyle Pitts. No,
None
I'm
of our
just
friends tuned in today. Piece of
Okay,
shit.
Justin.
kidding.
I haven't thought about it. Give me.
Yeah,
I
that's why I'm looking at the game.
I got Gronk with 2 TDs. I'm gonna stick with that one.
Okay.
I'm gonna say a hundo and 2 TDs.
I got.
That's not a take, but we'll
What
go
do
with
I
it.
have? What do I have?
100 yards. Yeah, we'll get it.
Yeah. Who?
I don't know yet. I'm just thinking
Oh, okay.
out loud. Sorry.
I don't know what I'm doing either, to be honest with
I'm
you.
just looking at these matches. I'm trying to pick a good one.
I want to pick somebody like weird.
Pick yourself in.
That's true too.
Ooh,
Hot
Austin
take.
Hooper with 2 TDs.
That's a good one. There's no other
That
tight
would
ends
be
playing.
that'd be a surprise 'cause I don't know if he's. Has
Yeah,
he
but they
scored a
don't have any
touchdown all
tight-
year?
They have no other tight ends playing.
Oh,
Um, I think their whole tight
Oh, yeah,
end
he
room
has. He
besides
scored, too.
Hooper has COVID.
Who for? Oh, what?
For
Cleveland?
the Browns, yeah, I think all their tight ends besides Hooper has COVID or an injury.
Oh, really? That's pretty.
I'm gonna go Heineke, 403 touchdowns.
Nice.
403 touchdowns, huh?
I like it.
Oh God.
That Dallas defense is
We amend that to 350 actually. 400 stuff. 350.
Tree fitty. Tree fitty.
Tree fitty.
Tree fitty. I'm gonna say what you call stays hot. Russell Gage, and I'm gonna go for 102 touchdowns.
Right.
I like it.
Gonna keep Gage hot right now.
Yeah, I actually have him on my. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to play him or Vance Jefferson against you this week.
Oh, I picked so bad.
I dropped what you call it right before the game on Thursday, and then what you call it got put on the IR. I dropped
Can you make my
Osborne.
face the big screen?
Dropped Osborne to put more in, and
Soon
then
to be an
Moore
Atlanta
got put in.
Hawk right here.
Hubbard 2 touchdowns. Yes, and I got a boogie.
Missed the softy.
Hubbard 2
See the
TDs,
face
100 rushing
though? See
yards.
the face though? Striker? Mr.
You what?
Mr. Benjamin Bitchin.
Oh, love it.
Nice shirt. Smells grow up.
Big old softy over there.
I'll look at my titties.
Grow up smells alright. Give my damn sweatpants.
This is third day in a row, baby.
All right, guys, that's gonna be it
guys.
for us. Thank you so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. I appreciate you guys as always. Good luck in your final week before your fantasy playoffs, and we will see you guys.
Thank
Make sure
you
to
for your
follow
time.
that Twitter.
Thank you for your time. You guys are better friends than my real friends.